up on March 30th in Syracuse, New York, a week before Easter. And yes, I'm going to go there, everybody. I'm going to go where you do not want me to go. Is it healthy to eat ham? Let me just say that ham is quite delicious, I find. Does anyone think ham is delicious? Yes. It's good hot, it's good cold, it's good with cheese, it's good cut up on a salad, it's good on a sandwich, it's good with fixins at Easter. But let's talk about ham. It's high in sodium and it's high in fat. A 3-ounce serving isn't bad with calories, 151 calories. Anyone know what a deck of cards looks like? Anyone? That's how big a 3-ounce serving is. Now that's not bad, 151. So you say, okay, I have 2 decks of cards, so now I'm having 300 calories, but that's just the ham. Is that all you're going to eat for the day? But here's where it socks you in. That 3-ounce deck of cards piece of ham has 1,275 milligrams of sodium. Yikes. Now you could be sitting out there going, sodium doesn't bother me. I hate to tell you this, but you're in a weight loss group because you need to lose weight. So maybe sodium's bothering you a little bit and you don't know. The thing with ham is, it's good in moderation. So yeah, it's just like I told you about corned beef. But here's what you do. It's St. Patrick's Day, so you have a Reuben on Tuesday, you have the other Reuben on Wednesday, then you have corned beef and cabbage on Friday. See, that's what happens at Easter. You have the ham for Easter Sunday, then you have the ham sandwiches, and then my mother used to take the grinder and mix it with mayo and pickle relish and have ham salad. We'd be eating ham for 2 months, you know? And I'd be saying, is this the Easter ham? And she'd say, shut up and eat it. To my mother, it didn't get old. It's ham. You know, it doesn't get old. There's enough salt in it to kill anything, you know? So the thing is, it's still processed meat. Processed. That means that people put it together and put chemicals and things. And the chemicals go to our fat cells. I'm not trying to ruin Easter for you. I'm just saying be mindful. Don't have like 20 ounces of ham. Have it in moderation. And speaking of Easter, speaking of losing weight, let's talk a little bit about our metabolisms. Because I hear that every week. I hear people say, I have a bad metabolism. And you know what? I believe it. I believe that once you hit a certain age, like take teenage boys. Nowadays, with social media and et cetera, you see more chunky teenage boys. But back in the day, back in high school, you know, they were playing sports, they were running around, they were doing this. You didn't see a lot of chunky teenage boys. But then they tried to eat like they ate when they were teenagers, when they're 60-year-old men, and then they start gaining weight because they don't have the same metabolism. Women who go through childbearing years and go through menopause, we don't have the same metabolism. So there are ways to kick it up. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. Eating the wrong breakfast can really ruin it for you. If you are having a high carb loaded breakfast, you know, I'm a believer in that Ezekiel toast. There is people that's having 1 piece of Ezekiel toast with a couple of poached eggs or some scrambled egg beaters, and the fiber and the protein in the Ezekiel bread is helping them lose weight and be more regular, if I may. And the thing is, they're losing weight. People think whole wheat toast, I'm eating whole wheat toast. It's not always a good thing to eat for breakfast if you're trying to lose weight. So, you always should have some sort of protein for breakfast. If you like oatmeal, there's protein oatmeal. We talked about that. Also, I find that many people in the group, their food log doesn't have enough protein on it. You can go whole days and you're not eating any protein. And no. You're just having carb. Not a lot of fruits, not a lot of vegetables. Your body needs at least 30 grams of protein a day. And a lot of people, and I get into this I think, if I just eat less, I'll lose weight. If I stop eating breakfast and lunch and just eat dinner, I'll lose weight. And what I found over the years is fasting is one thing if you're doing it for God and for Jesus. But if you're doing it to lose weight, it really doesn't work. Because our bodies, especially at a certain age, will say, where's the food? I better not move my metabolism because I'm not getting any food. We might be in the caveman years, I might need to hang on to stuff. You've got to give it a little protein, give it a little veggie, give it a little fruit, and then it will pick up the metabolism. Another thing is the fruits and veggies. If you load up on them, I went to Jasper's birthday party and there was shrimp, there was honker pizza, and there was this big salad. I have a picture of it on Facebook. Was that an unbelievable looking salad? So anyway, I took salad and it filled me up. I had shrimp. That's very good for you. I do not need pizza, number one, and number two, pizza does not like McCauley. It doesn't like me. I gain weight. Anytime I eat pizza, I will gain weight. And you might be the same. Also drinking diet soda. I believe that many people in this group have a little diet soda addiction. And it is not good for you or your metabolism. Not washing your fruits and vegetables. You know, people read the bag and it says, already washed. They're liars. Who washed it? When? How? I don't believe them. I have never said, well, this bag says it's already washed, so I'm going to eat it. I always hesitate to even eat in a restaurant sometimes. I think, oh my gosh, did they wash the stuff? But you have to wash everything. And you know what? I've been guilty of taking an apple and giving it a little cursory rub, a little cursory wash under the water. I've been to a friend's house and they have a brush. They put the apple under the hook. I go, what are you doing? She goes, I'm brushing off the preservatives. I like to stick to these apples. Ever since then, I'm like, give me a brush. I want to brush my apples. Preservatives go to your fat cells. Never forget that. Also, if you're doing cleansings, I don't see that on your food logs. I am not a proponent of a cleanse. People think it can cleanse you out. I think it's a, what do we call it, a fad. I'm not a big proponent of cleansings. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.